Hey guys, what's up? It's Breathless from Duo Clash today, and today I'm bringing you a video on low-level farming. Now, one thing I want to talk about before I get to that is the video we released earlier today. It was my friend Frost kind of telling you what this channel was really all about and what Duo Clash really is. Now, what separates us from all the other Clash of Clans channels that you may have seen before is that there's actually two people running this channel, both myself and Frost. And what that allows us to do is give you perspective from both the low level and the high levels in Clash of Clans, like Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7, and early Town Hall 8s. And then once you do start to progress through those town halls, you can begin to watch Frost's videos. And if you already are at that level by the time we're starting to begin these series or begin these videos, you can just start watching Frost's videos from the start. Now, I think that's really important because a lot of these videos and channels that I've seen, if you're not the same level or near the same level as the person who's filming the video, you can't really relate to that video and you can't really take anything from it because you're either already too high of a level or you're not at that level yet. So I think it's really important to kind of have perspective from both the low and the high levels so that you can guys get the maximum amount of information from both of us. Now, on to Town Hall 7 or Town Hall 6 or Town Hall 8 farming if you're, new at Town Hall 8 or kind of lower in the ranks at that level. Anywhere in these low levels, what's really important is your base and maxing out everything before you go to the next Town Hall. And that includes troops. As you can see there, I'm upgrading my barbarians right now, and most of my stuff is being upgraded as we speak. And it's really important just to max out everything because if you do have lower level troops up against higher level people, all the way up to Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 10, up at Frost's level, it's going to be really hard to get those resources. And on to the farming, as you can see there, the army composition I'm using is around 150 archers and around 30 barbarians. And the technique that I'm going to be using is called the meat shield technique, and that's what I call it. If you call it something different, that's fine. It doesn't change the way that you use the technique. And basically, what you do is you deploy those barbarians almost as if they were giants, kind of in a line to distract those defenses and take the damage from them. But they're just a lower cost. They don't cost as much as giants, and they don't take as much time to train. So I think that's really important when farming is to get the most amount of resources in the least amount of time. Now, what's really good about this army composition too is it's very low expense. So the amount of loot that you're getting is even more just because you're not going to waste some of that loot on training another army. Now, another thing that's really important about choosing a base when you're farming is whether the loot is in the mines and the pumps or whether it's in the storages. If you're using a different army composition, you may be able to get to some of those storages, but when you're using this kind of army and kind of tier 1 troops, you're not going to be able to get that deep into the base. You're only going to be able to get around, the first layer of the base. Now, that being said, I think it's really important to kind of assess what level you're at when you're farming like this. If you're going up against guys, like say you're up in, gold or crystal and you're Town Hall 7, like you pushed all the way up there and you're losing battles and you're constantly not getting enough loot, you're constantly losing stars and having the Town Hall snipe to get back up there. I think that for some people, I don't know why it's important to be up at that Town Hall, because I don't know, maybe it's the amount of money you get for winning battles or one-starring people. Maybe that's how people farm up there. That's kind of a way of farming, but I think this is just a lot more efficient to upgrade your base while you're at this level and be prepared when you do get up to that level. So as you can see, we found a base here, and as you can see, all of or almost all of the resources are in the mines and in the pumps. Almost no resources in the storages. So basically what I'm going to start doing is just laying down barbarians in a line up towards these gold storages, because that's what we mainly want, is the gold. And you're just going to lay down some barbarians to distract these defenses like this wizard tower and this archer tower, and then go ahead and lay the archers behind them to pick off some of those mines and get that gold while the barbarians take all the damage. What's really important is to kind of spread your barbarians out all over, and mainly around the defenses or above the defenses. Like you can see here, I deploy the barbarians above the wizard tower, and then I deploy the archers above the mines, so that the barbarians are going for the wizard tower and distracting him, while the archers are only going for the gold mines. Because when you have tier 1 troops like this, even with this many, it seems like a lot, but they do go really fast up against some of these higher level defenses like wizard towers and mortars. You may have seen it before, just a big bunch of archers stacked up, and one little mortar can take them all out. So it's really important to get those barbarians over the defenses and have them distracted while you deploy your archers over the pumps and the mines to really only target them. Now I'm just deploying the rest of my archers over these buildings to take them out before I get to the pumps. I'm not really worried about elixir, that's why I mainly used all of my barbarians to distract the defenses up towards the gold mine, and I just kind of deployed the rest of these archers on some of the buildings towards the outside, towards the left, to kind of take out some of them and help me get 1 star in this raid. Now it looks like we've already taken out all of the gold mines up there, and right now we're just kind of waiting for all of our archers to die out so that we can end this raid. Overall, a really good raid. We got around 200k gold and I think around 70k elixir, which is pretty good considering the expense that we need to train this army. So we did make a profit on both of those. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I really wish that you would subscribe and kind of tune into some of our other videos. We do plan on doing a lot of series, including Frosty's going to do a Push to Champ series soon enough here, and I will continue to do low-level farming and kind of low-level upgrades while he's doing that. So if you did enjoy the video, please subscribe, tune into some of our other videos, and feel free to come join our channel and be a part of this and join Duo Clash. If you'd like to, just apply.